Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. With me once again is...
Could have sworn it was summer, because why is it cold as heck out here?
It could be because we're heading up to the mountains next. Eventually. Maybe.
We'll see.
So there are a couple of heart pieces that are now available, and is one heart piece that I forgot to get. We're going to be taking care of all of that. So slow down time as always. Would you consider it a cheat if I slowed down time all the time? Because that time limit can be very strict if you don't know what you're doing. But I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, like, do I need it? Actually, I do. Wait, I don't have any money. Excuse me. We need to complete the beginning of a cycle ritual of getting the 100 rupees.
Could be 200 if you know the trick.
We only need 100, though.
Oh, fair enough.
Why would I steal money from these innocent people who are about to lose their lives in 72 hours? Even though I can go back in time and they've got their money again. I don't know. This is getting freaky.
Apparently I learned a bit of thing. This chest was actually moved a bit in the English version.
Oh, yeah. That's a neat bit of trivia. It was much closer to this wall, which means you could get wedged between the chest and the wall.
Yeah. Because I assume, like, you could probably find a way to clip through the boundaries with it.
Something like that. Anyways, you remember that very romantic couple from Ocarina of Time? They've got their own store. It's got a different minigame every day.
Oh, how nice of them.
Bomb Chew Bowling makes its triumphant and vengeful return. But at least this time I know what the prize is.
And I can't tell if this is better or worse than in Ocarina.
It's probably better because you really just have to stand here and, oh, my aim is off today. You have infinite Bomb Chew also. So
yeah, but I believe you're capped at 3.
Oh, yeah. What happens?
You can't just spam them like crazy. If you need to focus, I can explain this. The best way to do this is, as the minigame goes on, the platform gets faster, and it can be harder and harder to hit these, because your bomb tree moves along with the platform. Nice. The best trick is to try to be straight and try to line up the bomb tree with the moving platform.
Also, I would not try to actually attack this happy couple with the Bomb Chew. They won't like it.
They react?
I think they do. At the very least, I've shot them with arrows. Don't ask why I shoot them with arrows. Maybe I just get a little...
Because I think they do mention not hitting them, but I don't know if you can do that with the bomb chews.
Maybe. You just have to point it behind you. I'll try it and report back later. So, the swamp is where I'm headed next, because it turns out that if you complete Woodfall Temple, then one particular event is locked off, and you have to start a new cycle to get it.
I'm trying to think of which one you're talking about.
Well, I have to go outside this initial swamp area first.
Okay.
And I better put on my Deku mask as well, because... Well, actually, do we need to do this? I guess it's probably worth it anyway.
Yeah, we must bring the 35-year-old man down.
Mm-hmm. Because it turns out that I'm pretty sure I forgot to buy the Woodfall map from him.
Oops.
Yes.
I mean, the good news is he also does sell maps of future areas as well, so this is double convenient.
It'll cost more that way. I'm not doing that.
Oh, what do you need money for? You can't have it with you when you're gone.
I guess so. But anyways, I need a good pick of him.
That should do it.
Because there's two ways you can get this next heart piece. One of them is to take a picture of the Deku King. The other is to take a picture of Tingle. You don't know anything about
almost
this,
feel like-
do you?
Oh, no, I do. If anything, I was about to say... You see, I can't tell if this is almost bribery in some way.
And there's your hint as to why we would need a picture of Tingle.
Let's see.
It's his son! Tingle is this man's son!
Email this guy. He's my son. He's still doing some pretty silly stuff. Spoil him too much, but he is really kind-hearted boy.
Well, he's supporting his family by selling maps.
That's true.
Give him credit for that. What's funny is Zelda characters seem to have the same view of Tingle as Americans do.
Well, even his... Well, to be fair, his father isn't too bad about it. He just wishes he didn't do all that silly stuff, in his words.
Alright, this next heart piece is one that you need at least one of the songs that opens the temples for, and, very tricky to find. I have no idea how anyone would figure this out. Maybe there's a hint that I'm not seeing.
If it's the one you're talking about, I think they tell you something about it. But again, if it's what you're thinking, it's very obtuse.
Yeah. So... Oh, there's also a Skulltula here. That'll be very easy to dispatch. Oh, right. This frontal skull blocks stuff, so... And there's also that in the corner. Oh!
A Skulltula. Do they appear in other places in this game?
you can do things with these gossip stones, by the way. Also, if gossip stones are a Sheikah invention, it's very weird to see them in not Hyrule. Anyways.
Yeah. You notice that one of these gossip stones are bigger than the others.
And when you play the Sonata of Awakening, as a Deku anyway, a new coat of paint for it.
Green.
Link's favorite color, apparently.
Yeah.
Now, I won't lie, I have a map of where the other 3 are, because it's very difficult to find them. There's 4 in total.
I believe, yeah, each of the holes are... Because I think each of the holes are in each of the 4 terraces of Termina.
The terraces of Termina. I like that.
I just wonder why that was a bit of a tongue twister for me.
Oh, this one I think you need a bomb, so let's see if the grass is kind to us. Oh, nice quick spin. I did not mean to do that.
Good work. That was a quick on the draw for swapping.
Mm-hmm. After you've done it enough times, it's second nature.
True. I do wonder what the D-pad on the UI is for, though.
I believe Ship of Harkinian has the option of equipping things onto the D-pad, too.
Because I know, like, other versions, they just basically put the transformation masks on there at all times.
Unfortunately, my controller has a broken D-pad, so that's a no-go.
Darn.
So yeah, what you have to do is play the song that matches your current form, and originally I thought that you needed all 4 songs that open the temples, but in reality you just need one, so it's available here and now, which is why I'm getting it.
Which is fair enough, because honestly I don't blame you. I thought it was the same thing for the longest time, but no, you said it's only one. I think, because I don't want to say too much ahead of time, these stones would find a way to tell you what they would do, but again, you got me exactly how you're supposed to figure this out.
Imagine if, like, you needed to play the song for each specific Gossip Stone, and it had to match the region that it was in, as well.
Ugh. Which, yeah, that'd be very weird.
Mm-hmm.
And for one place, it'd be... I don't even know how that would work.
What, this one up here?
Yeah, because, like, this one... It isn't really a song to open the temple, per se, but, you know.
Oh, he rolled. I didn't know you could roll after landing in the grotto.
Huh.
Anyway, this should be the last one.
It didn't take no time at all.
It took about 10 minutes according to the recording.
It's everything in general.
And you just get it.
Nice.
Now then, it is finally time to head to the mountain. Mm-hmm. Now, the mountain is where things start getting very, very interesting for this game, if you ask me. Because Woodfall is kind of like an intro area, even though Clocktown was already an intro area. So...
Oh yeah, like, for the most... Like, in a way, you can almost say, like, Woodfall... Most of Woodfall's stuff has already been integrated by the time you get there. Mountain is where it feels like things are going to be pretty new moving forward.
And also, once the mountain is completed, a whole lot of stuff opens up. So... I'm gonna be fancy about this. There's a chunk of ice over there, with another chunk of ice sitting right on top of it. Wow, you can make it from here. There we go.
Good shot, too.
Mm-hmm. I would love
yeah, normally if you get close enough.
I would love to see just how far you can actually shoot that from, but I'm pretty sure like the game will unload it or the arrow just doesn't fly far enough.
I feel like it would unrender first before the arrow wouldn't reach it.
Mm-hmm.
The range of the arrow is pretty long.
Alright, the mountain path. Tektites make a glorious return. And we're gonna need...
I knew they were good at hunting snow.
Guess I'll use my Blast Mask here. Blast Mask, Bunny Hood. Pretty good loadout.
Yeah, because that is one thing. To get past this area, it does require one item.
Oops. Speaking of bombs... This still works.
A staple since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Now I just need... There we go.
Yeah, this is where title would tell you, like, you would require bombs to get past this area, so... The game at least does expect you to do a bit more progress around town before you can continue.
Yeah, they expect you to have bombs in this area. That makes sense. I get kind of annoyed with Zelda games blocking places off for no reason, but it does help to make sure that the player has what they need. Welcome to the mountain village of One House.
Yeah, what a village.
What a village.
Wouldn't this be a villa?
I guess so. In that case, we need to remove the J in village. Oh, right.
Also, how the heck...
Yeah, this is a mountain... this is a smithy, but with the block on ice, we're just not going to be able to use their furnace. Oh, there's an owl statue, by the way.
That's the thing. I get, like, if your furnace is cold, you can't do any smithing, but how do you mess up to the point where your furnace is completely frozen?
No idea. So, if...
It's not like it just snows overnight.
If I remember correctly, is this the path to... Perfect.
Good. Or Wolfos.
It's a mountain, so there's Gorons, and there's also Wolfos. White Wolfos, to be precise.
Technically, they're stronger, but... Oh, wow, yeah, they do hurt.
Oh, ow. Yeah, that hurt. Excuse me, I'm bad. That's better.
Yeah, alright, we're doing better. I hate Tingle.
Okay, might as well. At least I don't have to switch to my other form.
I'm glad you didn't shoot him.
Do you want me to?
Eh, not really.
Yeah, he actually reacts if you talk to him in one form and then in another.
Oh, man, what details.
Yeah, there's so much detail in this game. I've already spoiled some for you off camera.
Hey, I still love it. Like, no, learning new things about my favorite game, I can't ask for more.
Oh, oops. That's very bad. I can't get back up. And the ice is slippery.
Yep, it ain't an ice area without ice physics.
And yet somehow Tingle brought the
Just
helium.
he just has enough in that backpack of his. Also, was helium around during the medieval era?
Magic. Just say it's magic.
Fair enough. Trust me, there's a lot of crazy stuff like that.
Okay, so...
The inner D&D nerd in me. Oh.
We're in the Goron village now. There's a couple of points of interest. Such as this guy.
Goron clientele.
Oh, whoops. I skipped past that, but he basically said, yeah, you're not a Goron. Go away. Even though you humans can use bombs too. Oh, look, it's him again. And this shadow. Also, did you notice that Link sinks into the snow? Oh, darn it. The owl's talking again.
Yep. And yeah, I did see. It's a nice little touch. Because, you know, you do sink in the snow. Oh, and I see the wasteland.
The eternal winter is this land's curse.
That's true. Which, I guess it is kind of bad. Well, it is bad. Sometimes when you've been in snow for too long, you kind of miss the spring. By the way,
yeah, this can be a tricky part of the game because now you've got to use those feathers as a guide because they fall on... I'm actually taking the bunny hood off. They fall onto invisible platforms that are also quite slippery.
Also, if that wasn't hard enough, you think you can memorize these? I mean, you kind of can. Goodbye, Link.
It never goes well for anyone. Is that what he said?
Yeah, actually, he actually has dialogue for that too. I assume he just catches you if you fall.
Somebody's got to put us back after a void out.
Yeah, because my silly theory wouldn't work much. Long story short, if the snow block, the ice cubes here change patterns every day, so don't think you can just like memorize it all and think like they're all going to be the same in one day and not the other.
What if you just memorize that particular day?
That probably is easier, though he's still going to make you do this.
So I got some trivia for you, actually. It was discovered that on day 3, the pattern of the platforms sets it up such that Deku Link could actually make it across. Point of interest.
Ooh. I mean, also, this is a really nice grotto.
So what is our prize for that mini puzzle, you ask? Well, we just saw invisible platforms, so... the Lens of Truth, which are in Termina for some reason, even though they're a Sheikah tool.
No. But the one in Ocarina was the Eye of Truth. This is the Lens of Truth.
Oh,
There's a difference.
We're doing that now. Anyways, yep, you can see it right here. Invisible enemies. Also, ow. Wait, how did I get hit? Okay, there we go. These chests are also invisible.
And get ready for a whole bunch of that. Also, you want something even more ridiculous?
What? Oh, I know what you mean.
That rock to your left. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, let's explore a little. I can dig it. Oh, the left one. I got my left and right confused.
I was about to say it's the one on your left.
Oh, it's not invisible.
Yep.
Go figure.
Me and my friend likes to call this the stone face chest.
Really?
During a randomizer, it was the only chest that had the stone mask, which is what we were hoping to find like as early in the game, and we found it at the very end of the randomizer.
Also, there's this guy. We can see him with the Lens of Truth. You gonna, like, do anything?
You have the option to speak with him when you get close.
I do?
I have to face him a little.
Oh,
Pick up of
okay,
it. There
okay.
you go. Kind of touchy.
He's apparently a ghost. But I'm gonna save on
Are
magic.
you worried?
You can see his...
I was gonna say you could just follow. Yeah.
Or I could just, like... Where's he going? Up here?
He takes a bit of a roundabout way.
Yeah, I can totally outrun him. I know where I'm going.
Yeah, because you don't have to necessarily follow him. You just have to make sure he's at the end. He's at the entrance when you meet him.
You don't even need to do that, I think.
You do.
You sure?
He's not following you right now.
Well, I'm not waiting for him. I'm an impatient bunny, okay? Look at how fast I move. I can't stand waiting for people.
Alright.
So eventually, the ghost Goron will lead you all the way over here and over to this wall. Oh, careful, careful. I hate these platforms. Oh, oh, okay, cool.
The bunny hut does not help.
Okay, good.
By the way, despite the fact it's open, icy water, there is no hypothermia in this game.
This part's a little tricky because you need to be able to see the invisible ladder. Also, I don't know why the ladder is invisible. I don't know why they structured the ladder like this either.
Actually, I think the implications is that it's not always invincible, it's just that it's been covered up by the snow.
But then why does the lens of truth reveal it?
Because the lens of truth let you see the truth.
You can't see the truth if it's physically covered up by something. Can you?
It does uncover what's... I mean, it can uncover what it cannot be seen normally.
I guess you're right. Also, I'm incorrect on multiple counts. Oh! Kind of a shortcut down. Interesting.
Yeah, it has... Zelda always did that. If you held up in front of a climbable wall, Link will automatically regrab it.
Also, I just realized the trick. You know how there's, like, 2 rungs on either side of the ladder?
Yeah.
That marks the correct path.
Huh. I didn't realize that.
Or at least I think it does? It didn't on the left side. I suppose we can... Okay, maybe this... Oh yeah, that's not correct. Also, it's very easy to run out of magic.
Yeah. Now imagine it being a randomizer where you can set it so you don't have to... You don't need a lens of truth to get up here.
At least there's a nice, kind refill. So we get in here, and... Ta-da! There he is!
That is a lot faster, and I appreciate this game for that.
Apparently the owl could see him. Darmani the Third.
Darmani the Third.
What happened to 1 and 2? I know they're ancestors. Hey, you know, it's interesting. There are actually mentions of Darmani in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which is really weird because Termina is an alternate dimension. How would they ever have heard of this guy?
I think we've had this talking back in Morrowind.
Oh, it's just a shout out and nothing else?
Well, if you really want to get face value, again, people assume it's like Dragon Break, where basically the devs said, at this point it's gone so far in the future, all timeline just kind of reconverged in some way. Which explains why there are Ritos and Zoras and stuff.
Alright, alright. He wants us to heal his sorrows, and there's definitely a song that can do that.
You would wish we could bring him back, but unfortunately all we can do is this.
Maybe there is a way to bring him back to life. Kinda. Sorta.
A soothing melody. My sorrows are melting into the song. Also, I will say, these cutscenes are my favorite in the entire game.
Yeah, they're just gut-wrenching, if you ask me.
Armani was a hero. A warrior. Someone who a lot of people looked up to.
But he went to Snowhead Temple to fight off the demon that was causing the eternal winter. And failed. But
He knows through Link something can be done.
Mm-hmm. Link has arrived to bring one final hope. And with that, we are granted his face! Which is kind of icky, but I'll take it.
The undying feelings with you. Funnily enough, that's actually more true than it sounds.
We have the
Forget
Goron
if I
mask,
heard-
which means we just got a new form. We didn't even need to get cursed for it.
Not this time.
Also, neat
That's the one thing.
little thing here. Apparently the Gorons have their own language, so you can't read that unless you actually put the mask on. Brace yourselves!
Vampire teeth.
Vampire teeth, really? So, the Grave just has a tutorial on how to use your newfound abilities. This is probably my favorite form in the whole game. For one thing, it's strong, so you can actually pull the Grave, and, for whatever reason, there was hot spring water over the Grave. Why did they block the spring water with his grave?
Actually, the Gorons on site explained that. It's because they were hoping it would give Darmani a peaceful rest.
You blocked off your own spring water for that!
Trust me, they know. That's why one of them's frozen solid right now.
Alright, alright. Gorons were never that smart anyways. So we can take their spring water and, you know, if you're a Wind Waker player, you probably know what's coming next, right? The spring water won't stay hot forever.
It's a very short time, though. I can't remember if it's either between 2 minutes or 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Did you come back to life because it's so warm beneath your grave?
Okay, that makes sense. But, you know, notice the green hat, please. Anyways, it's very easy to get down from the mountain now. Or is it?
Careful with the wrap up!
Ow. Okay, so that wasn't the best idea because I guess snow slows down Goron rolls. I guess I'll have to wait to demonstrate their abilities. But now we can actually start melting things with the spring water.
Yep. And you're actually right on that. The surface that you drive on,
Okay.
game over.
Imagine if I got a game over from that.
I always like making those kind of jokes when you get frozen solid.
Also, this guy, doesn't know English.
Also, you have one hell of a costume for this winter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Coffee. They have coffee in this world?
I mean, we've seen the kind of stuff they have. Also, I believe these guys are actually original characters as well. They don't have any versions in Ocarina.
That's right, they don't. Right, so...
Unless, of course, you want to apply the theory that this big guy here might be the guy who became Bongo Bongo.
I don't know about that. Let's see here. The Goron village was... this away.
That way.
So yeah, I left my sword with the smithy so it can get reforged. Nice little sword upgrade. It'll cost you 100 rupees and you have to wait. So this is what the Goron form can do.
Oh.
Oh, darn it. That was faster
like
than I
2
thought.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a very short time.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's like...
Well, I'm thoroughly annoyed now. I had to go back up there.
no worries. Yeah. It's like one of the pluses I like for the
Oh,
3DS
whoa,
version.
whoops. This form can be bouncy at times.
Yeah, like I was telling
Also,
them as well.
what
I was
have
telling them,
we
whoa,
here?
careful.
Don't make me break out
Just
the
press the
Christopher
button.
Lloyd quote.
Yeah. Ice is very volatile.
This is a bad camera angle.
It just is back.
But you're supposed to be dead!
If so, hits magic power.
And so he doesn't believe us. Also, Goron Link can roll right up here.
Oh, right before he got hit.
Oh, yeah. With hit with the ice. I think this hole is important because, yeah, there's actually a hot spring down here, too.
Which will be very important because we'll be coming back here, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
So the Elder there, the Goron Elder, he doesn't really, like, believe that we're real, so I'm gonna need to bring him something else. This door can actually only be opened with a Goron Pound. You would normally need to get the Goron up top to do it, but since you're a Goron now... There we go.
And it's actually pretty helpful because, oh god, my ears.
Spinning cameras.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Real quick. On the third day, that Goron actually gets stuck in a rolling snowball, and you have to break him out somehow.
Oh,
which is
yeah.
very annoying.
Oh yeah, since we can do the Goron Pound... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to, like, smash them. I was gonna, like, smash them all with a single pound, but... Yeah, you're cold. So is everyone else, kid.
What is it with Nintendo games having a crying child in them?
Right. So you have to talk to him once, and yeah, we'll learn what the sticks are for later. Whee! Oops, I smashed something. Don't like send the bill to Link Goro. Yeah, ship it to him.
Link Goro? But he's decades from now, and the whole world will be flooded by then.
I beg your pardon?
Phantom Hourglass.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I guess I can go a bit on that. Some people believe that Phantom Hourglass might be like what Wind Waker was to Ocarina, in that Phantom Hourglass takes place in a flooded Termina.
A flooded Termina?
Because some of the areas actually are somewhat reminiscent to like how Termina's formatted, and how there are some odd similarities. I'll explain a bit more when we actually see more of the areas. Oh yeah, this part's a bit obtuse, because like, only get this scene if you talk to
the Goron baby,
the child,
yeah.
and then you talk to him.
He'll never make it to the shrine, by the way. He's too old. He's gonna get frozen.
The funny thing is, he does make progress, though. On the second day, he gets to the end of this lake, and I think on the third day, he actually makes it to the mountain village.
As a rolling snowball?
Sadly, no.
But there's a problem.
I do like this, though. It's like, oh, you're expecting to learn a new song right away, but he just only teaches you, like, a part of it. I'll just teach you the beginning.
Good enough for me. Also, I haven't shown off Goron Link's instrument. Look at that! Instant bongos.
5 sets of drum.
Also, he has the Goron Ruby tattooed on his arms. Actually, I need to look at this.
It's kind of like a...
I need to look at this design. He's got the beads around his neck. It's awesome.
Yeah, like, he has a loincloth, he has Adult Link's gauntlets, of all things, and then, yeah, he has the cap and the necklace, which I believe are from Darmani.
Adult Link's gauntlets, because he's stronger. Also, I didn't notice the loincloth. Oh, the loincloth. Oh, my goodness. That's not suggestive.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, he also has the boots. I forgot about that.
Oh.
As far as I remember,
Look at this,
I don't
look at
think
this.
Darmani had...
Oh, I got him with the uppercut instead of the butt slam.
Because I don't remember if Darmani had any kind of gauntlets or anything. And I guess since we talked about it, I always believe that the Goron form's attacks are basically a replacement for the Megaton hammer, when you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Which means Darunia never needed that stupid hammer in the first place.
I guess he just never learned how to fight like Darmani.
But then again, Darmani also
time.
failed this dungeon, so... Let's put the
There.
baby to sleep, shall we? Why are the tears so detailed? They're also not coming from his eyes, that's...
Oh, this kid's apparently part of the choir.
It just gets weirder and weirder. Also, do you like the diaper made out of a cloth bag?
I guess that's one way, but man,
What
this gotta
if
be
the diapers for the Gorons are all bomb bags?
which are said to be made of Dodongo stomachs, so my gosh.
Oh no, I'm putting bad thoughts into people's minds. I'm so sorry.
Well, let's just think of this beautiful scene. I kind of have to agree with folks. The Gorons are oddly, like, powerful, but also somehow cute.
And dumb. Sorry.
And they are rocks.
Hey, wait, if you say they're dumb as a rock, is that just, like, not an insult?
I either say that, or they probably take it doubly so. I always kind of saw that the tattoo on Goron Link's arms are actually like a mixture of the Goron Ruby and the Hylian symbol, but I could never tell.
It's literally the Goron Ruby, I think. Well,
The wings are new.
I suppose so. So, that song not only puts Gorons to sleep, it apparently also lights a random torch.
Oh, thankfully, because we're gonna need this.
You know what? That's a good point, because more warmth is better. Let's go ahead and just light all these torches. Did I miss any? No, just keep going.
Oh. By the way, I hate this part.
Oh yeah, you remember that spinning pot from Death Mountain?
Oh, it's worse than that here.
How could it possibly get worse? Also, I swear, lighting a torch resets the stick timer.
You son of a gun!
What?
They're all timed. If you don't do it fast enough, the torches start going out. You did it in one try. How the heck?
The stick timer resets.
Doesn't reset? It resets? I never knew that! Oh, that would've been a lot better to know years ago!
Anyways, well, you saw that we smashed one of the pots, so we might as well do some more property damage, right?
By the way, the carpet's frozen.
Oh, go figure.
Like I said, anything that... The lower the friction, that's why you slide. Because like, if you roll right now, you'll roll just fine. It's only places that are slippery that you won't. Like, slippery or like rough, like snow or sand.
Of course, the trouble is you have to get the timing on this very, very correct, because one of those pots has something in it.
You can adjust yourself a bit in midair. Nice.
First try.
Kudos.
So, what on earth do we do with what appears to be rock meat? Also, somebody was, like, hiding their secret stash up there, and we've just stolen it.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what you did. One of the Gorons will talk about that.
Aww. Well, sucks to be him. Oh yeah, we're a Goron now, aren't we? Wait a minute.
We are.
I probably need more money.
Yeah. Thing is, though, you really got me, because, like, we haven't really met anyone who would want our piece of rock meat.
Well, of course, I know all the puzzle solutions already, and I'm just, like, stalling for time, I guess.
I know, and I'm the one being coy about it just to give you a chance to talk about it. I never could prove this, but I forget if Goron Link actually has more defense or not. I want to say no.
He doesn't seem to. I don't think that's the case.
Because, despite the fact that you're made of rock, you still take hits as much as normal Link would. It gets even more confusing when you use Goron Link's shield.
Oh yeah, what does he shield himself with? I haven't checked.
It's actually really weird.
Well, as night falls over
the
the mountain village, you might have noticed it, like, just barely to the right of the camera earlier when we did the intro to the area. Now I need to remember where he is. Bit of a frozen river here with a Goron stuck up there.
Oh.
Why don't you roll off?
I'm very hungry.
Anyway, here
he said he's too weak to.
Dodongo Caverns. Wait. Finest quality. Dodongo Cavern?
What are you here? What are you here on vacation?
Are you from Hyrule? How did they get this from Dodongo's Cavern? Do they have a Dodongo's Cavern here?
No, I'm guessing he's just visiting Termina. That's my only guess. And again, he also knows Darmani. Who are you?
I'm actually confused. This better be like some kind of translation goof. Anyways, we got a frog mask.
Ongero.
A frog choir, huh? Don't roll through me. Anyways, yeah, the gang is all here now. A fox, a bird, a bunny, a frog, and a pig. Get it? So we actually have the lullaby, so I guess the next step is up this road.
Yep, I can't think of much else we can really do at the moment.
Okay. Why am I walking? Okay.
Oh, because you gotta rev up here in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, by the way.
Oh, I saw it. Ice bats, right? So yeah, this is awesome, what I'm doing right here. Like, you might think Sonic the Hedgehog goes fast, but Nintendo has Goron Link. Also, there's bombs in that tree. It's like, can I just reiterate, Nintendo had better Sonic gameplay, and this isn't even, like, related to Sega. Okay.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking shots now, but anyways. You can't, you can't hit this without the sword. Oh my goodness. Please do it with the stick. You can do it with the stick!
Oh my god!
You can do it with the stick?
I didn't know that! Thank god! Because I don't think your punches work with that.
Oh, now I gotta punch the statue and see if that works. Sacred sword, huh? High winds ahead. Gusts and snow flurries may blow careless travelers off of cliffs. Well, see, you might be wondering... Oh. Hello, Tattle.
No, I can't see it. I don't have magic eyes.
It's actually a giant Goron, who's just blocking the entrance with his breath. I don't understand why Bigoron is blocking the entrance. He's probably just being a dick. No, actually, this has to be Goron. Big Goron's cool.
You know what? That actually makes sense.
But seriously, random Goron is just blocking it. Well, good thing we know how to make Gorons fall asleep, right?
Oh, yeah. Also, I think it's implied that, like, the ocarina is too quiet to have this work properly, so you need the drums to do this.
The ocarina is starting to look like a less practical instrument for things like this.
There was a reason why in the beta they had different icons for the different instruments, but then they just made it all the ocarina.
I kind of wish it stayed that way. And he's dead.
And no way surviving that. By the way, just to let you know, that snowball on the end, that has your fairy.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
So, with that, we have opened the entrance to Snowhead Temple. Can you punch this? Ha! Punch the sign!
Yes.
What happens
I'd like to see you recover from that.
Also, any song can be played in any instrument, by the way. Some of them sound silly.
Context sensitive. I'm gonna take it because that sign fell.
Well, the shadow is incorrect now.
What have we done?
I have a feeling like any moment it's just gonna pop back up.
Feels like it, don't it?
Anyways, well, I guess we'll see. That is gonna do it for today's episode. We opened up Snowhead Temple, and next time we'll be able to take on the second dungeon of the game, and it's sure to be a fun one, if I remember it properly. But that's why Ivan is here. So, once again, I'm Member 225, Ivan has been with me, and the two of us will be back next time.
I'm helpful.
Yes, you are. I'm gonna need your help. See you later, everyone.